Popular streamers and streamers that have active and thriving communities have a couple of things in common, and in this video I'm going to identify these traits and help you to apply them to your streams. If you're looking for more creator tips and tools, subscribe. We do this pretty often out here, and don't forget to check out our Twitch channel. We stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Who knows, we might be live as we speak right now. This video is also sponsored by Stream Elements. If you're looking at a free way to build a beautiful stream, make sure you check them out. I've included a link in the description to help you craft an amazing quality production. Plus, they have the tools that you need to make sure your stream is optimized and just looks professional. Speaking of professional, hit me up in the comments with your favorite streamer and let me know how they've been inspiring your streams. I'm really keen to see some brand new streamers that could potentially motivate me. All right, so the first thing you should focus on is understanding what you're contributing to your viewers and the streaming community at large. Another way to word this is, why are people watching me? Get really objective with this one because it's the most important question that any entertainer, no matter what medium they're using, should be asking themselves. If you're struggling with this, ask a friend you trust what they think is the reason people find you entertaining. If you can answer it in one word, that's even more ideal. The answer will inform you of how to design your streams when you stream, who you stream with, and what types of games you stream. Pretty much everything about your stream should stem from this single idea. If you don't believe me, study other successful streamers and see if you can't answer it for their streams. Shroud, for instance, is clearly very skill-based. Viewers tune in because he's talented at the games that he streams. CDN the Third, on the other hand, is not necessarily the best at the games he plays. Please forgive me. But he's arguably the most entertaining streamer on Twitch. He's a great example because the focus of his streams are on the most entertaining part of his production. Caesar's Sea of Thieves series, where he built a game that incorporates viewers around Sea of Thieves, where viewers can participate in his stream, is a great example of that. Know what you're contributing to your viewers and to the streaming community at large. Are you funny? Are you friendly? Quirky? Are you informative? You're gonna have to work that out. The second point is to get the basic streaming technicalities right. This might sound straightforward, or that it's so obvious that it doesn't need mentioning, but it's not. I can't explain to you the amount of times that I popped into a stream and there are drop frames and there's like no encoding. Some of those things are out of your control, but some of them are. This requires a lot of tweaking, learning, and a decent understanding of how streaming settings work to produce the best quality stream. You have to minimize as much downtime, drop frames as you can, and improve the quality of your output. This makes sure that your stream's uptime is higher and that any annoyance or stream hiccups that push viewers to another stream are eliminated, or at the very least, kept at a minimum. If you jump into a bigger streamer's production, you never think of the stream potentially cutting or expect there to be any form of frame drops. You subconsciously thinking that everything's just gonna work. And this isn't magic. This takes time, research, and experience, and the earlier you master it, the better it's gonna be for your stream later on. I highly recommend checking Epos Vox on YouTube. I'll link his channel in the description. He's got a lot of in-depth and informative videos detailing how to achieve the best quality production that your setup is capable of doing. Master your craft. Thirdly, use other mediums properly. Twitch is terrible at discoverability, and if you want people to find you, it's best that you start building your presence in other places where you're easy to discover. I have this YouTube channel, and a lot of my audience comes from here, but you might have another social medium that you're better at. A great example is Paladin Amber. She's excellent at Twitter and shares many of her bits from Twitch on Twitter, which have gone viral. She really understands what she's contributing on Twitch, and it shines brightly on her Twitter as much as it does on a Twitch channel. This helps potential viewers who love her sense of humor to easily find her on her streams. If you don't have a presence on another platform, start working on one. It's easier to be discovered on Twitter and Instagram than it is on Mixer or Twitch. Take a look at what your favorite streamers are currently doing on these platforms and disseminate them, take them apart, make it work for you. When designing your stream overlays, it's extremely tempting to put a million things on screen at the same time. With any sort of graphic design, less is always more. Fortunately, if you've never designed an overlay before, you should be using Stream Elements. Not only are there a selection of overlays full of clean designs that are free to use, in the overlay editor you can remove or add as many different elements as you want. By default, all of the overlays have all the potential graphics that you need. My suggestion is to emulate the overlays on some of the most successful streamers that you watch by slowly removing the elements in a given Stream Elements template. You can also rearrange overlay elements in the editor to accommodate the game that you're playing or the most beneficial elements for your stream at large. I highly recommend installing OBS.live. I've included a link in the description. It's a Stream Elements install version of OBS that includes a chat overlay and an activity feed directly in OBS. Not only is your stream hardware information visible in one location, your viewer interaction is there as well. You'll see donations, raids, subscriptions, and follows right from within OBS. You can also add a window for Stream Elements media request, which will up your viewer interaction. To add one of your overlays that you've designed on StreamElements.com, head over to your account in the browser or click on the Stream Elements Activate Overlays on the top of OBS.live and simply click on My Overlays, then click on Launch Overlay. Copy this URL and in OBS.live, click Add Source in the Sources panel by clicking the plus button and selecting Browser Source. Here you'll paste the URL with all your designs for the scene as one URL overlay instead of having multiple sources. This creates less load on your machine and everything is stored on your account on the website. Just make sure that you set the resolution of your source to the resolution of the scene that you've built. In my case, it's 1920 by 1080. I know Stream Elements are sponsoring this video, but I cannot stress enough how helpful this is to have all of the elements that you've designed in one space. I use them in my streams and have built a couple of overlays using Stream Elements. I've included a link in the description to help you put together a tastefully designed and considered overlay. And remember the principle when you are designing your streams: keep it simple. You probably stumbled across this video or have been searching different ways to improve your stream, and everybody says that you need to keep to a schedule, and it's true. But I got a couple of suggestions. Sometimes life gets in the way or responsibilities stop us from keeping a set time to stream, but my suggestion is to have a desired schedule and keep the channels of communication open with your audience, either through a Discord or if you've got a Twitter account. Please work on your Twitter account so that if you can't make it on time, you can let your viewers know. Don't feel guilty if you can't make a time. More often than not, people are very understanding. Having the idea of a desired time to stream is really important. It means that you can take a lot of the pressure off of yourself for not making it to a particular stream, and that you will actually start committing to a time. This brings me to another very important point. Build your community off stream. Some of the most successful streamers have some of the most pumping Discord communities. Work at making your Discord channel the heart of interaction for your community. Make a plan of spending time with your audience in there, doing giveaways or making it a great space to chill out and just have fun. The more time with your communities that you spend on your Discord, the more connected they'll be with you and with each other. Make the live stream the big occasion that everybody gets together. When coming up with things to do in your Discord, use the first point that we made in this video as a basis for how people connect with you. Do you remember? Know your contribution. That's such an important point. And finally, treat your live stream like a business. This is if you want to be a professional or if you want this to be lucrative financially at some point. And I'm saying this before you even start making money. Having an air of professionalism is something that's easily noticed on bigger streams and will hook in new viewers by converting them into regular viewers if they stumble across your channel. By treating your stream as a business, you'll start putting in hours and focus that it needs to be successful. Some people call it fake it till you make it. And if you're taking your streams seriously, your community will likely take it seriously too. All right, that's about it. If you think that I should have added anything, or if there's anything that you think that I've left out, hit me up in the comments below. Remember to comment below about your favorite streamer. I want to hear about it. Who's been inspiring you? Inspire me. I want to be inspired. I'll see you guys in another video. Before you go, make sure that you check out this video. This is the one video that YouTube thinks that you want to see. I don't know, they might be right. Google's got a way of reading our minds and our thoughts, and they've taken all our data and they're going to screw us up for the rest of our lives. So this is probably a good one. And don't forget to subscribe. Who knows? You might really like the content as we go forward.